Tayo na magkaisa, ipadama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasahan.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Sa Visayas at Mindanao, handa ka naman sumigaw.
It's catch-up time at the Pilipinas Super League Presidents Cup 2024 here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City as the Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life try to extend their winning run and catch up with the rest of the pack after breaking even before the holidays. They will also be facing the Bicol Spicy Oragons, who've lost back-to-back and want to make up some distance with the rest of the league. That is just the first game in our triple header today, and what a loaded card we have for you tonight. So strap yourselves in. We've got the Tigers versus the Oragons. We have the MISOR Mustangs versus the Demigods, and we have the Dragons versus the Warriors in our nightcap. Mabuhay Pilipinas, and welcome to the Pilipinas Super League Presidents Cup. I'm Bill Velasco, joined by Melo Navarro, and we'll have Jess Constantino completing our team in just a short while. How have you been, Melo?
Well, it has been a great vacation for me, so a fresh start for all of us here at the PSL.
And don't worry, it's the camera that put on the extra 10 pounds. Let's check out the team standings and place everybody who's seeing action in this first game. There you see Davao Occidental. They had the misfortune of running headlong into the league leaders. Kaya po ganyan yung kanilang record. Bicol, meanwhile, trying to really find their bearings. They had tryouts last Tuesday. I have 4 new names, and we will go over them with Jess in just a short while. Let's talk about the previous games of these two. Davao, of course, breaking even prior to the holidays.
Well, they're coming off a win against the Demigods, talking about Davao. It was a 7-point win, and in that ball game, they had a largest lead of 13. But we know Davao, this is a strong team on paper, and we know they can do more with the guys that they have on the floor. They had 79 points, shot 69% from the field, and their bench came alive in that game, scoring 36 points. And most importantly, yung kanilang steals, so the defense was there. They had 13 steals, which was translated to easy points on the other end.
All right, but they could not put away the Demigods. Meanwhile, Justin Sanchez had some success so far for the Tigers. He's somebody we will keep an eye on today.
Justin Sanchez, a perfect example of a modern basketball player, tall and lanky, but he has a decent outside shot. 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals for this young player.
All right. Great double-double output. And, of course, we have corner 3, Theo. I don't know who came up with that name, but let's see if it fits.
Well, ito nga si Joshua Flores, a known sniper, especially from that corner. That's why maybe he got that moniker for the PSL. And they had 11 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and they shot 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc in that game. This guy could really light it up from beyond the arc.
And let's cross the fence now and go to Bicol. The Spicy Oragons, kinapos lang po nung kanilang huling laro nung December 20 against One Munti.
Indeed, they came up short in that game, losing 95-93 against One Munti. They shot pretty well from the field, 83%, but it was the bench points of One Munti. 56 bench points compared to the 15 of Bicol Spicy Oragon. That's something that they need to check if they want to get back in the winning column.
But one good sign, though, is that One Munti was up by 22 at hinabol nila doon na lang bandang huli. And let's look at the camera-friendly fierce fighter, Jerome Garcia.
Well, totoo yan. It's about closing games para dito sa Bicol, and one guy na kanilang aasahan, Jerome Garcia, 33 points, 4 rebounds on 13 out of 31 field goal shooting, and he had 3 3-pointers that game.
All right, 33 points, by the way, is a season record. So let's see if anybody can top that in our 3 games today. And a breakout performance, meanwhile, by Alfred Cedillo.
They're going to need more guys like Alfred Cedillo, to really step up on the plate and put up the numbers para dito sa Bicol. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds, 9 steals, 2 blocks, and 2 3-pointers made. Yung kanyang depensa has really been the X factor for his game.
And up next, our marquee matchup, the aforementioned Justin Sanchez and Jerome Garcia. Tignan natin kung sino ang mas kikinang ngayong larong ito.
This is an interesting matchup that we have here. Justin Sanchez and Jerome Garcia. They're gonna try, of course, for Justin, he wants to separate his team in the middle of the pack. And ito namang si Jerome Garcia wants to get back on the winning column. 14.8 points for Justin, 19.2 para kay Jerome. And most importantly, they are really the leaders of their team. So whatever type of performance they do, the team will follow.
And as mentioned earlier, we have Jess Constantino with a lot on her plate. Jess, take it away.
Bill and Coach Melo, despite the busy schedule, the Davao Tigers made sure to keep in shape as they do Zoom workouts. But ang pinaka-challenge nga daw nila for today's game is their timing, yung facing at yung team gelling. For the Bicol Aragons naman, technically we are seeing a new team with 8 new players in the lineup. However, 4 lang yung maglalaro today. It's Publico, Elorde, Partosa, and Maulyon. This game nga daw will be the test of their teamwork who only started practicing last Tuesday, but also an opportunity to create a new team identity. Kaya simulan na natin ang ating Game 1 as I turn it over to our Coliseum announcer.
Fans, and welcome to Fuel Oil Eco Oil Arena here in San Juan City. This is the 2024 Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. And now it's time to meet your super teams. First from your Davao Occidental Tigers, Coco Live. Small forward number 20, Justin Sanchez. Power forward number 22, Bam Bam Gamalinda. Playing center number 33, Kelly Nabong. Shooting guard number 39, Tony Inon. And our point guard number 23, June Manzo. Head coach for the Davao Occidental Tigers, Coco Live, Manuel Lorenzo Inigo, assisted by Noli Mejos. Assistant Team Manager Jose Mari Protasio, Team Manager Arvin Bonleon, and Team Owner Honorable Congressman Claude V. Bautista. And now it's time to meet the starters from your Bicol Spicy Uragon. Power forward number 14, Irvin Mendoza. Small forward number 12, Jethro Publico. Playing center number 23, Ken Brillantes. Shooting guard number 44, Jerome Garcia. And a point guard number 11, Keith Pido. Head coach for the Bicol Spicy Uragons, Ray Mendez, assisted by Alex De Los Santos, Joe Labrador, Richard De La Rosa, Angelo Ryan Tan.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups now for the Tigers. A lot of experience, and for the Uragons, some new faces.
Well, this is an interesting matchup in the guard position. Manzo and Pido will battle it out in the point guard spot, and Tony Inot, one of the explosive guards that we have here. Interesting to see.
You have the officials who will be in charge of the action for this first game. Packed triple header here at the Fuel Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Kelly Nabong jumping at center. Let's see which Kelly Nabong will show up today. The scary Kelly Nabong or the even scarier friendly Kelly Nabong? Davao taking their sweet time. Not in a hurry. They swing the ball over. Gamalinda going inside to Nabong and clearing the way. Nabong testing the new guy. They go to Gamalinda. Trademark fall away is just a tad short.
Well, early in the game, you would see itong Davao imposing their will underneath, trying to score off the post.
The Uragons searching for their identity. They turn it over. 2-on-2 situation. Easy layup.
So we talked about him being explosive. Tony Inot early in the game, showing us yung kanyang fast break attack.
Kaso nabura ka agad ng isang three-pointer ni Garcia. Well, what do you know? Meron din kami yan.
And we talked about these two guys on top of the coverage, Garcia and Sanchez. Early in this game, nagpapalitan ang kanilang outside shots.
In less than a minute, we've had 8 points scored already, which is very unusual for a PSL team. Garcia looking for a receiver. Nabong gambled on a steal, so somebody's going to be open. Corner tray goes in.
They really made them pay itong Bicol, no, for Kelly Nabong gambling. Ken Brillantes recognizing his shooter on the left side of the floor.
Bicol snatches the lead at 6-5. We're in for a shootout. They can keep this up. They go to the post. Ito yung sinasabi mo, no? Veteran smarts.
Coach Mano Inigo recognizing that they have the size advantage against this Bicol team. And yun nga yung maganda ngayon dito, no? They know, most probably because of the amount of practices they had, mas alam na yung roles eh.
Totoo. And you know, at the same time, they see these new faces, so they know that as a unit, this is not going to be a very strong defensive team.
That's a challenge that Bicol needs to really work on for today's ball game.
Winston Inot pretty much having his way so far on offense. 7-6 for Davao Occidental. They trap in the backcourt. Long, risky pass. Another turnover.
And a sense of urgency for Davao, no, really employing that 2-1 full court pressure with less than 2 minutes that gone by here in the game. So makikita mo talaga, they want to step up their game. They want to dictate the tempo.
Pero mapansin natin, parang mas may kumpiyansa ang Davao ngayon after the holidays. No? They want to go downstairs. Again, here we go. Exploiting the mismatch. They're really going to milk that cow.
That's a reversal of role, no? It's the taller Sanchez dumping that ball inside to Tony Inot.
At hindi naman pwedeng dumobol yung tao din niya.
Oh.
Second team foul on Bicol. Nabong trying to power his way up. Nice up fake. Double team doesn't matter.
And it's going to be a long day for Ken Brillantes.
Oh, yes.
The big man out of the Letran Knights program.
Well, he knew what he signed up for. Pido getting the ball back. 3-point lead for Davao. Shot clock down to 10. Still no clear offensive opportunities. Great defense by Davao. But nice fall away. Garcia with 2.
Nothing more you could ask for from Justin Sanchez on that defensive possession. He was there. He had a hand up, but just better offense from Garcia.
Wala ka na magagawa kasi patras na tumira eh. 9-8, 7.5 to go, first quarter. No warm-up period for these two teams. Nabong taking it strong inside. Closed out, escapes, and scores with the left.
And you asked what type of Kelly Nabong are we gonna see? And pinapakita ngayon, someone who's very active on offense.
Sumisenyas pa siya Chibog. 11-8. Pido bumped by Inot. There is going to be a contact that will not be a 2-shot foul.
We're seeing 2 veteran guards here in this screen right now, Pido and Manzo. This is that move from Kelly Nabong.
Just a simple pivot does
and
wonders.
Under, ano?
Oh. Didn't even need to leave the ground. 11-8, 3 minutes gone by, first period. I have to say, Bicol's shooting has been superb.
That is true. Right now, they're shooting 100% so far.
How often do you see that? 11-10. Davao still unperturbed. Mahaba pa ang laban. Yung mga gwardiya ng Davao nagdadala ngayon, ano?
That's true. And Jun Manzo realizing that switch, attacking itong si Ken Brillantes, that's gonna hurt Bicol. Dahil that was way outside the basket. Yung foul na yun ni Ken Brillantes.
Oo, at pangatlong foul na po yan ng Bicol Spicy Oragons. Baseline inbound. 14 ticks on the clock. Nice little up fake. Defense did not recover. It bounces out. Wow, great effort there by Davao. Look at them pounding the glass.
Just refusing to be denied is Davao. Tony Inot skying high for that rebound and Justin Sanchez doing the cleanup job.
And that is just a mental decision to keep going after the basketball. Long 3 rattles in.
And Garcia continues yung kanyang hot performance
Oo.
from the last game.
Tabla na po tayo sa 13. They set some screens to free the guards. Fall away, Trey.
And this is just
Barilan, partner.
Totoo. That's a shootout. Tony Inot scoring inside outside in this game.
Bicol handang makipagsabay. Nice little up fake by Garcia. Off the rim and out. They recover. Belated outlet pass. They will keep with 10 seconds on the clock. By the way, we are live on IBC 13, Fiber TV. Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, Bola.tv, and of course the Pilipinas Super League Facebook and YouTube pages. Garcia, left to create. There's double team waiting, steps into the shot. Too much muscle behind it, and a foul.
And that's a great defensive adjustment for Davao, putting a much taller Bam Bam Gamalinda
Ayan.
on a hot shooting Garcia.
One more foul, and Bicol will be in the penalty. Still plenty of time remaining, more than half of the first quarter. Are you surprised that Bicol suddenly became tougher?
Well, alam naman natin, Coach Monel Calios, and they know how to win. They know the formula, and it's just a matter of translating it to the boys. And yun nga, ngayon, maganda yung kanila naging preparations for this game. They're playing a pretty decent game at the start of this ball game.
Partosa joins the game. Sumabat joined earlier. Bad pass, but these players still getting to know each other. As we said, there are 4 additions and a change of system over the holidays. 3-point lead for Davao. Nabong with the seal, but they don't go to him. They go cross court. 3-point shot goes in.
That's great ball movement para dito sa Davao. Tony Inot attacking to his left and finding that shooter on the other end.
Pido, meanwhile, has not scored on his own yet. Gamalinda down the middle, 2-on-4 situation. Double clutch, too much. Nice little stutter by Pido. Finds the bottom of the net.
And that's the veteran smarts of JJ Pido. He was scanning the floor, walang makitang mapasahan, and we know he could knock down that shot.
Pwede naman tumira ang point guard eh. Nice little cut. Nabong thought about dunking it and said, baka masaktan pa ako, wag na lang.
What a play para dito sa Davao. Tony Inot showing us that he cannot only score but also facilitate for his team.
21-15 now, less than 4 minutes to go. Partosa can't make up his mind, decides on a triple. It's short and out of bounds. But what I like about this Bicol team is that they are not shy about taking risks.
Well, if you're 1-4, there's really nothing to lose. You just have to
Absolutely.
get better every possession, and yun nga ang ginagawa dito ng Bicol.
All right, for those of you who are not familiar, we will be playing a single round robin among all the teams. And the bottom 4 teams will drop out as we go into the playoffs. Then we will proceed to a college format the rest of the way. Casual 3-point shot, a little short. Bicol unable to get the running going up against Nabong. There's a foul, it counts, and you're gonna pay for it.
And Jerome Garcia, probably not the most athletic, but certainly very effective para dito sa Bicol. And you would see on that last move of his, leading the break, recognizing that there's a much taller Kelly Nabong, putting up in time yung kanyang floater.
A couple of substitutions. Olegario coming in for Bicol, and you have De Leon and Costello coming in for Davao.
Well, another interesting matchup in the point guard spot of
Oh.
Costello and itong si Olegado.
Ang dami, ano? Ang dami magagaling na gwardiya. 21-17 after that missed charity. Penalty na po ang Bicol. So let's see if Davao will try to get inside more and get more fouls. Yep, couple of elbows thrown, no contact called. Sumabat with the rebound. I like the tempo of the game. You know, it's not slow, but they're not rushing it either. Partial deflection, outlet pass. Goes to the coaching staff of Bicol.
Who was obviously wide open.
Oo, open na open si coach. 2:58 remaining. First quarter pa lang po tayo.
Now, this is what I want to see, especially on the side of Bicol. No? Pag umikot na yung tao, how
Oo.
can their second group sustain yung kanilang
Yes.
magandang performance?
Milan replaces Brillantes, who spent a lot of time on the floor to start. It is so nice to see a lot of the small guards really finding a place in the sun here. De Leon wants to go downstairs, lobs it over Sumabat. Nice pass. Bucket and one.
That is a great high-low play. De Leon finding CJ Katapusan. And kinapos talaga yung play. It's
Oo.
an end one opportunity. Look at that.
Ang ganda ng pasa. It just went right over the fingertips. And of course, Sumabat was out of position. Couldn't catch up with the play. Gave up a foul. Bonus charity is short though. So Bicol is still in it. They're just down by 6. Kaya lang ito, I love the effort that Bicol is really showing. They've recovered so fast from their mistakes.
And that's the kind of improvement you want to see from your team. Coming off a break, you had a lot of time to make the necessary adjustments, and Bicol showing a lot of promise here.
23-17. Bicol trying to catch up with the rest of the pack. Excellent one-on-one move there.
Kurt Lohera scoring off that one dribble pull-up. Very simple, but most importantly, yung efficiency, yun ang hinahanap talaga.
He's got a couple of solid games so far for Davao. But as we mentioned, they just ran headlong into some of the undefeated teams in the league so far. Ito, paubos na ang oras ng Bicol. They've got to put it up. That's traveling.
Great pressure defense from Ryan Costello. He's been doing that since his high school days. And hanggang ngayon, makikita mo talaga, nandun pa rin yung kanyang defensive awareness.
25-17. Biggest lead of the game for Davao. De Leon content to set screens, do the pick and roll. He's more of a finesse player, as you can see. It's like a small forward in a big man's body.
Totoo yan. And with that move, though, he was like a guard.
Well, we all dream of being like that. 10-point lead now. Portosa, nice little pump fake. Distracted the defense. Ito, walang pupuntahan. Trapped in the corner. Sumabat puts it on the floor. Stops his dribble. That's going to be a turnover no matter how you slice it. Little up fake, protecting the ball. Costello finally on the scoreboard.
And this is where Davao is really scary. Pag they're forcing turnovers and running their fast break, it's really hard to stop them.
They're very consistent no matter who's on the floor. Side step. Will fish 2 free throws. 53 ticks left on the clock.
All of a sudden, this has ballooned to a 12-point lead para dito sa Davao.
Pero unti-unti lang itong nalumaki itong lamang ng Davao. A rare breather in this first quarter, which has been a shootout. All right, 2 for 2. Magaganda rin ang mga bunot ng Bicol, ano? Kasi hindi naman talaga nakakalayo masyado yung Davao. It's more of the exchanges.
Well, that's true yung Bicol nga ngayon. They were able to extend their rotation, but itong Davao just continuing their hot shooting.
They're the more consistent team at this point. So they're slowly pulling away. Lead is 13. Could have been traveling. There's a foul and a basket. 4-point play opportunity for Oligario. That's going to keep them in the game.
Well, Oligario, sabi nga natin, he's one of the smallest guards here. But, you know, there's always a place for these types of players in basketball,
tingnan
especially
natin.
when you have this kind of heart.
This was the previous play where there was a foul committed after the shot. Both teams now in the penalty. Pumapalag itong Bicol eh. They know they're a new team. They're just developing their chemistry again. And now the lead is down to 9. It was 12 just moments ago. De Leon kicks it back out. Turnover. 3-on-2 situation. There's the trail job. Left-handed layup.
That's a great trail job mula dito kay Ken Brillantes.
And with a fraction of a second left on the clock, 7-point lead. I doubt if Bicol can really come up with something here. And I was almost wrong. 32-25. What a first quarter it has been. Stay tuned. We have much more PSL action when we come back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
We are coming to you live from deep in the heart of San Juan City. And we're keeping our eyes on the ball. So far, it's a 7-point lead for Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life versus Bicol Spicy Oragons. Bill Velasco here with Melo Navarro, coming to you live from courtside at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Check out some numbers from the first quarter, partner.
It was a hot shooting first quarter. We had 13 out of 19 for Davao, 68%. 9 out of 15 naman para dito sa panig ng Bicol. That's 60%. But
Wow.
itong Davao, no, really imposing their will underneath. They had 14 points in the paint in the first quarter.
Mainit. Meanwhile, a missed fast break opportunity for Davao results in a basket by Bicol, and the lead is down to 5. We have Davao taking their time. There's a foul after the three-point attempt. Costello will go to the free throw line.
It's really that challenge. You know, sometimes really it's a challenge for you to control that momentum.
Yes. And so far, pretty decent free throw shooting from both sides.
3 out of 4 para dito sa Davao, and the same numbers on the other end for Bicol, 75% for both these teams.
And as usual, as soon as we mention their excellence from the stripe, they miss. I wonder if that's a law of nature. 34-27. Now more defensive intensity being shown by Davao, covering the passing lanes. Patosa. The jab step got him free for a moment. Lobs it inside to Brillantes with a foul. Very, very poor reach in by Marquez.
That was a great two-man game mula dito kay Ken Brillantes, and a great pass. Ang hinahanap natin ngayon dito, no, the weak side defense of Davao. They really need to clog that paint.
Hindi nag-usap eh.
Oo.
All of a sudden, just a 4-point lead now by the Tigers. I think they're a bit shell-shocked with Bicol. A lot of great ball movement by Davao. Finds somebody open, but De Leon unable to contest the rebound. The rest of the Tigers quick on defense. Let's see if this three rolls in. It doesn't. They get the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, they were asking for a foul in that last possession, but the aggressiveness of Bicol really paying dividends here.
The lead is down to 2. Ito, another turnover. Bicol on the roll. We are tied at 34. Davao needs to calm down. But how do you stay calm when the house is on fire? We'll be back with more PSL President's Cup action. Watch this. See you on the other side.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Barely 4 basketball minutes ago, Davao was up by 12. Now we have a tight ball game. What happened, Melo?
It was a defensive adjustment of Bicol. They shifted to a 2-3 zone which forced Davao to take long outside shots, and that results to long rebounds as well. Kaya naman nakakatakbo itong Bicol.
Short and sweet. Ito, parang medyo naguguluhan na yung Davao, no? And their plays are constantly being disrupted. Brillantes with the block shot there. And again, Bicol comes up with it. Great decision making, but short on the teardrop.
Everything but the shot right there for Bicol.
Davao trying to take advantage of the disarray and nails a 3-point shot.
And that kind of solves the zone defense. So ito question right now for Bicol. Will they continue to play with that zone?
At saka sineswerte pa sa rebound itong Bicol. Ang daming kaliwete dito sa larong to, no, partner. Hindi mo napansin.
Yeah, the good thing about Bicol, yung sipag nila,
Yes.
talagang di mo matatawaran.
As they say, effort makes up for everything. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Ito, Davao. Kanina sila yung lamang sa sipag. Now they're making some errors of their own.
Josh Flores wanted to share that basketball to Jeron Teco, pero yun nga yung pasa ay medyo napababa.
37-36. Bicol once led by 1 point, middle of the first period. Using up a bit of clock here. Somebody's got to be free. Brillantes rolls inside. They get the ball back. 2-on-1 situation. Easy pickings.
Look at that heads-up basketball shown there by Oligario, getting the steal, fooling his defender, and dishing off that 9 to his teammate.
And Lorde will check in shortly to reinforce the backcourt of Bicol. Babawi ng 3 itong Davao. No go. Kita mo, habulan na rin pati yung out of bounds. No? And meanwhile, Jess Constantino has her next report for us. Jess?
Bill and Coach Melo, before closing out the score, a very intense huddle came from Bicol Aragon during the second quarter. Coach Cesar pointed out that the Aragon should continue to look for their open man, communicate inside the court, and they have to believe now in what they can do. Gentlemen.
All right. They have to believe in themselves. Pero ito, parang gripo lang, no? Yung si Costello, bigyan mo ng bola, may 3-point shot ka.
Well, that's one guy na hindi nagkukulang sa tiwala sa sarili.
Oo,
Costello.
2-point lead again. In and out. But you cannot blame the player because he was open. Davao. Shooters on both wings. But they'll try the other side. Nabo, huge screen. Shot clock down to 9. Interception. What a pass. Open 3. Rolls in. Lamang na uli ang Bicol.
And Oligario, just impressive here in this game. He kept Bicol afloat, and ngayon talagang very impressive with what he's doing.
Nice first step, fall away. No angle. The Brillantes is really stamping his class as a rebounder here.
And he has played heavy minutes already in the first.
Not that time, but look, they are fighting for the rebounds. Partosa with that brilliant behind-the-back pass earlier that led to a fast break. Nabong says, tama na kayo. Kami naman. Open path to the basket. Short stab's no good. Should have used the backboard. More bad news for Davao. Pido will check back in. Meanwhile, Inot also returns for Davao. Watch this. Ang dami niya, parang umuulan. 41-40. Bicol taking care of a 1-point lead. Brillantes. Inside. And look at who's posting up. Little too much to ask for.
No, Ryan Costello knows how to defend that post because all throughout his career, he had to endure those types of plays.
Exactly. Custodio, one of the players that Davao is hoping will continue to find his spark. One of the most creative individual talents we've seen. Partosa steps closer. They're getting the looks. They're getting the looks. Custodio. Little push there. Shot was short. Still 1-point lead now for Davao. 3 minutes, 56 seconds before halftime. Clean second quarter. Only 1 foul per team. They go inside. Brillantes found it an opening. Bothered by Nabong.
And all of a sudden, field goal percentage starting to drop for both these teams.
Adjustments have been made. Even the outside shooting starting to falter a little bit. 2-on-4. Wait for the rest of the gang. Partosa. They gave him room off the iron and out. Lead pass Nabong. Nobody home.
Kelly Nabong, good recognition there. He knew that they were going to secure that rebound and leading everybody in that transition attack.
44-41. Bicol really putting up a fight in this game. They found themselves in a hole at 1 win, 4 losses. Now it's Davao stepping on the gas. Someone's got to create for Davao. They're standing around taking pot shots at the basket.
And after a hot start, Tony Inot couldn't buy a basket on that last corner 3.
Garcia returns for Bicol. Gamalinda, likewise for Davao. Along with Sanchez. And Bicol needs a timeout. Nakikipagsabayan sila. They're down by 3. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
44-41. What do you think Bicol talked about in that huddle, Melo?
Well, one thing that they need to adjust on is yung kanilang offense naman, no? Because they're doing great on the defensive end, but on the offense, they seem to be flat and tentative here in the second quarter. They need to move that ball the way they did in the first for them to get those high percentage shots.
Nawala na yung adrenaline, ano? You're back to reality. Good screen, good look at the basket. And Lorde.
And that is how you want to come out of a timeout. I believe he is the brother of Nico Elorde.
Yes. These are the grandchildren of the former junior lightweight world boxing champion, Flash Elorde.
Speaking of Flash, that was a great Flash dive to the basket mula dito kay Bam Bam Gamalinda.
46-43. Elorde inside. Now that he's a threat, they've got to defend him more tightly. 3-second violation. Naipit si Brillantes dun kasi hinihintay niya yung bola.
Oh, he was at the right spot. If he got that ball, it would have been an end-one opportunity. Pero yun nga, they fumbled and couldn't get it to him.
Under 2 minutes to go before halftime.
Turnover para ito kay Kelly Nabong. Ken Brillantes holding his own against the veteran.
We have a ceasefire. Still a 3-point lead for Davao Occidental Coco Life Tigers.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Kung sino man ang tinetext nito mga babaeng to, sagutin nyo na para mapanood nila yung PSL. Hindi naman ikaw yun, ano?
Minsan nanonood din sila ng live eh. They wanna read the comments.
Oh, akala ko gusto nila marinig yung boses mo. A minute and a half to go. 46. You're not in trouble, are you? 46-43. Davao trying to protect this lead. Nabong takes it away. Nice little lead pass. That's traveling.
Tony Inot wanting to slam that ball.
Eh, gaya ng madalas kong sabihin, simple lang po ang basketball. Huwag na natin pahirapin.
Take a look at that again.
Ang ganda na ng pass eh. Ganda na eh. Oh. Nag-isip pa siya. Ano ba gagawin ko rito? Ano ba gagawin ko? Ano nga ba gagawin ko rito?
Dumulas lang eh.
Sana binanda na lang niya. Di 2 points pa. Sabon na nga abutin niya. May banlaw pa. Dangerous passing. Brillantes trying to retrieve it. Here we go again. So they give it to someone who has more finesse with the ball. But nagtatawanan sila. Ganyan ang gagawin mo.
Coach Mano Inigo no, pointing to Tony Inot. Sabi niya, ganun i-finish ang pass break.
48-43. Well, I'd like to have a microphone in the locker room at halftime.
Well, Coach Mano Inigo has a long-standing relationship with this guy, Tony Inot and Justin Sanchez.
Oh, yes. One on everybody move. Pero ito, mukhang mas may energy pa ang Davao ngayon, ano? Dahil mas malalim nga naman sila.
And that's the mental toughness that Tony Inot has after that turnover, binawian ng 3-pointer.
Oh, coach, okay ka na? Masaya ka na? 51-43. Medyo lumalayo na ng konti itong Davao para tapusin ang first half. Seconds remaining on the clock. Brillantes trying to end everything, but there's a foul before the shot.
And he has really been the X factor here. Kelly Nabong, that defensive presence.
There's an active shooting foul.
What a tough day para kay Ken Brillantes. No? After evading 2 defenders, may last line ka pa, may Kelly Nabong pa.
Akala mo, lusot ka na eh. (51-44). 51-45. So Davao will call a timeout to set up the last play of the first half. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
6-point advantage for Davao, but still, really, anybody's ball game. The way Bicol has been playing, they've led deep in this quarter. And that guy, Brillantes, has been in the middle of everything.
Itong si Ken Brillantes has played 17 minutes here in the first half.
Out of 20.
And he had 7 points and 6 rebounds. So pretty decent for this young kid.
And he's going to feel it tomorrow. 8.9 seconds to go. The refs conferring about something. which they will now explain to the coaching staff of Bicol. (51-45). Sinabong nakikitanong din. Ano yun? Ano yun? Ano yun? Alright, 8.9 seconds.
According to Jonard Garcia, yung tucking daw yung proper uniform.
Ayan. Kahit masikip yan. 3-point shot to end the first half. No. So, the score stands at 51 for the Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life and 45 for the Bicol Spicy Oragons. An up and down game. It was shootout in the first quarter. And here's our super move of the game brought to you by Dumper Party List. Simple lang. With finesse. From another angle. From one of our 500 cameras. Dati isang libo yun eh. We'll be back with our halftime package. 6-point lead for the Tigers. See you in a bit.
Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the First President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
Right there, Olagario able to secure it. Attacks. Niyoyo papunta sa ilalim and Irvin Mendoza scores.
Grabe on a fast break. You can finally see Bicol. The players are finding their lanes, running their lanes, and now knowing.
At number 9.
That time.
Arellano misses on the layup. Abrico the rebound. Pascual 3 on 1 break. Karangian inside to Pare Llagas. Now Llagas now with 8 points and perfect from the field. 4 out of 4 scoring here in the first period.
Quality minutes para dito kay Pari Llagas. He has played 3 against 1 transition attack. Karangian dishing it off to Pari Llagas who scores and
Top 8.
Solo after nila, hindi na umiikot, wala ng execution. May kita sa offense.
There's plenty of time left on the clock. I don't know why they're rushing.
Wow, and Peña Redondo just over everybody in that play.
Making it on 7th.
Salazar navigates and gets that pass inside para kay Braille Mecca.
what a pass mula dito kay Janjan Salazar, attracting the defense, dishing it out at the perfect time. And I've watched this player since high school. This guy can play back.
Sliding into number 6.
Ay, yan ang mabigat ka, Taiwan.
Zaki, he kicks it out. Galinato for 3. Bang!
He is playing a hell of a game, partner, si Galinato. Efficiency rating should be high in this ballgame. Whenever he comes in, things happen positively for San Juan.
Through at number 5.
Air ball. Yun, magulo sa loob. Monte, stepping on the gas, spinning, getting an opening. It crawls in.
What a move by Marlon Monte. That was the very deceptive spin move. He was literally going 90 degrees to the
Yes.
baseline. See the replay there. Papunta talaga siya baseline. Sa laki ng spin.
Oh,
Cracking into the top 4.
Michael Meissner for 2. That was a no-look pass.
No look pass, and I won't be surprised if this will be part of our top plays.
Podium time at number 3.
We are halfway through this first period. We are here in Paco Arena in Manila. From the parking lot for 3. And Tanshoco nails it down from downtown.
And finally, a basket mula dito kay Tanshoco. That gives him the confidence to take more shots in this game.
That'll be their first 3-point field goal here in this game.
At number 2.
Short on the 3 attempt. Picked up by Atabay. Jeff Comia. Floater. Roy Sumang the rebound. Balucanag. Bauzon on him. The drive. Oh, ho, ho! King Cortiza with a gorgeous move inside.
Cortiza, nagkape, nagtsaa, nagmerienda sa ere.
Nako. Kumukulo pala yung tiyan, you know?
And the top play of the week.
And ito na, sa mga nanonood natin, that's right, ito yung lineup natin ngayon. If you want to see exciting basketball, come on down dito because it's free admission.
The three. Oh, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! And the steal. Tomboy with a fake for three. Ho, ho, ho! That's a 6-point swing for Binyan.
And we thought their 3-point are over from the first quarter, pero hindi pa naubos because of the green light and the confidence they have right now.
Pang last 8 seconds, dalawa kagad na tres, no? So lumobo po ang Kalamangan as we take a look at the seductive fake by Pamboy Raimundo, and he scores from downtown. Wow!
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Hi guys, this is Coach Mav and I'm inviting everyone to please like, follow, and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Huwag natin kalimutan suportahan ng PSL, and guys, enjoy watching their games.
Hello po, ito po yung Master Long Meya at iniimbitahan ko kayo na mag-like, follow at subscribe sa Pilipinas Super League social media channels on FB, IG, and YouTube. Enjoy watching the game, guys. Thank you.
Hi everyone, please follow and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels sa YouTube at sa Facebook nila. God bless you at mabuhay kayo.
Hi guys, this is Coach Mav and I'm inviting everyone to please like, follow, and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Huwag natin kalimutan suportahan ng PSL, and guys, enjoy watching their games.
Hello po, ito po yung Master Long Meya at iniimbitahan ko kayo na mag-like, follow at subscribe sa Pilipinas Super League social media channels on FB, IG, and YouTube. Enjoy watching the game, guys. Thank you.
Hi everyone, please follow and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels sa YouTube at sa Facebook nila. God bless you at mabuhay kayo.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bora.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
51-45, our halftime score. Roller coaster of a first half. Each team took their turns at the lead, but so far I think Davao would be more in control, and that might hold true going into the second half. What do you think, Melo?
Well, Davao really played an excellent ball game in the first half. A lot of guys, a lot of suspects, and these types of plays really gave them the lead in the first half. But Bicol still in the thick of things, only down by 6 here. They've also made a gallant stand against this very strong Davao, and it's because of the plays from Jerome Garcia. And that guy you saw on your screens, Ken Brillantes, stood his ground against the much taller veterans in the side of Davao. But Ryan Costello, strong presence, and he has 10 points here in this ball game.
All right, the overall numbers after shooting spectacularly in the first quarter, they dipped just a little bit.
Both teams were at the 80s, no? 80% in the first quarter, but it dropped to 54 for Davao and 47 for Bicol. It was because of those adjustments they did on the defense, but the offense has been pretty much very fluid para dito sa Davao, having 15 assists in the first half, and yung kanilang scoring inside that paint, 22 points, led of course by Kelly Nabong.
All right, let's take a look at the leading scorers for each side. Of course, talking about Castelo and Garcia, you mentioned the usual suspects.
Well, on the part of Davao, it's Ryan Costello with 10 points. Tony Inot started strong, had 7 points in the first quarter and was able to add 3 in the second quarter. And ito namang si Kelly Nabong with 8 on the other side. Garcia has 10 also. Oligario, yung kanyang quality minutes, was able to put up 9 points. And Ken Brillantes played 17 minutes and scored 7 points in this game.
A lot of heroes and supporting characters, and you can see very healthy scoring for a first half in the President's Cup. Bill Velasco here with Melo Navarro and Jess Constantino coming to you from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. We still have 2 more games after this, and it's really going to be a packed and fun-filled afternoon. We're about to start the second half. 6-point advantage for the Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life versus the Bicol Spicy Oragons. The new faces and reorganized Oragons holding their own against a very seasoned Davao team.
And once again, Kelly Nabong scoring underneath off of that great execution. Finally, no, na-solve na nila itong 2-3 zone.
Pero si Kelly, may angas talaga tuwing nakakashoot siya, no?
Gotta love that swagger from him.
Oh yeah, that's a lost art. Trapped inside, forced the turnover. Now it's Davao's turn to squeeze Bicol. Nice little up fake.
And that's the beauty of having itong si Justin Sanchez, can put the ball down on the floor and very crafty in his finishes.
Oh, tahimik siya nung first half pero panahon na. Ito, nagpalit sila ng goal kaya medyo naninibago naman itong Bicol. Little push off there. Oligario asking for the ball back. Shot clock down to 5. Who's going to take the shot? Oligario decides it's him. In and out. Broken play for Bicol. 10 na kagad ang lamang ng Davao. Sanchez wants to go downstairs. Nobody there. They whip it inside. Great passing. That's experience.
And assist number 3 para dito kay Tony Inot, finding once again yung kanilang big guy underneath na nagtatago lang sa likod ng zone.
They've matched the biggest lead of the game. Bicol now a little flustered here. Hot potato with the basketball. Parang walang gustong tumira, no?
Oo.
Manzo. Davao, meanwhile, they're relaxing, taking their time. They have all the advantages now. Shot clock down to 7. Open tray. Smooth.
Just another day in the office para ito kay Tony Inot. Yung composure, no? Yung makabibilib
That's what we were saying, the difference between the demeanor of these two teams at the start of the game. Nabong trying to chase down the block, doesn't get it. No second attempts for Bicol so far in this quarter. A lot of traffic in the paint. That was actually a good foul.
They didn't have the numbers, and
meanwhile, coming out of the halftime huddle, let's see what Jess Constantino has for us. Jess?
Bill and Coach Melo, speaking of Justin Sanchez of the Davao Tigers, alam nyo ba that he is practicing 3 times a day? Dahil nga aside from playing for the Davao Tigers, the 22-year-old from Tarlac is also practicing with this college team, yung CSB sa Benilde, and another team who will play in Dubai soon. Despite nga daw what seems to be a physically exhausting schedule, he is enjoying naman daw and learning a lot, especially dito sa Davao with veterans like Bonbon Custodio and Bambang Gamalita. Back to you guys.
NBA All-Stars too. 62-45 is the score. Bicol has to pull in the reins before this gets out of hand. We have a timeout.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bora.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
All right, Melo, what happened in the last couple of minutes? Why is Davao suddenly up by 17?
Well, they had an 11-0 run, 11-2. Right now, when Davao really made the necessary adjustments, they were able to solve the zone defense of Bicol, and with those passes, interior passes from Tony Inot, and the interior scoring naman from Kelly Nabo really made the difference.
Sanchez with a stroll in the park. Too much muscle behind it. They get it back. Fresh clock. Short shot. Eto. Sabi ni Manzo, ba't tayo nagmamadali? Lamang tayo. Mahaba pa oras. Nabong with a wipeout screen. Eto. Great passing inside the paint.
Grabe, we talked about the composure of Tony Inot. He was in traffic that time but still able to find yung kanyang teammate. That was tight pass.
Lead is back up to 17. Could be more. 2-on-1 break. It rolls out. Yan ang mga ayaw ng mga coach. Sigurado na nawala pa. Davao trying to interrupt the interior passing of Bicol. Brillantes still chipping away.
And he learned his lesson. No? Instead of taking it strong to the hoop, soft touch muna.
Oh, hindi na kailangan ng sakit ng katawan. Manzo. Sanchez, great opening move. They whip it over. Nabong will take this and make it. He always has some gesture, some expression after making a shot.
It's always the mind games over Kelly Nabong.
Biggest lead of the game again, 18 points. It will stay with Bicol. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Davao trying to contest that.
Look at that extra pass there, no?
The very relaxed set shot from Kelly Nabong. Ito, gumaganti na ang Bicol.
Well, Oligario, no? Every time they need a basket and the other guys are struggling, is always there to step up.
True. Almost halfway through the third quarter. Big explosion by Davao. Expanding the lead. Almost, but not quite. The Oragons fighting for the rebound. Eto. Gumagawa na ng sariling tira. Kaso, inaalat.
Well, he needed to really be an extra creative in that shot. But ayun yung kailangan gawin ng Bicol ngayon. Kailangan sabayan nila yung pace itong si Oligario. They need to run because in the half-court set, definitely Davao right now is prevailing.
Oh yes, Davao has the size advantage. A couple of subs now. De La Cruz in the game and Custodio as well. Custodio has had hand-picked minutes so far. Gamalinda, nakatalikod pa yung screen. Open three from the corner.
And because itong Bicol is forced to guard the interior, nalilibre naman yung mga skip passes, and Josh Flores, corner threes is a specialty.
18-point lead for Davao. There's a foul there. Nabong limping a little bit, could have hurt his ankle. Gave up a foul to stop play. De Leon hurriedly dispatched to replace him. Wow, what a third quarter it has been for Davao. 19-7. We still have more than 4 minutes to go. Now, if you're Bicol, what do you do to get your confidence back?
Well, with this guy, you gotta start with Oligario, follow his lead.
Yes.
Every time he runs, ang nagiging problema, wala siya mapasahan because there's nobody in the corner.
Tama. And look at his face. No change in the expression from the opening tip. Davao, meanwhile, more coordinated attack, finding the open man. Mancha lobbing it up, it doesn't go. Brillantes, dangerous long pass. Easily picked off. Lead is 15, less than 4 minutes to go inside the paint. There's a foul. Sudden mismatch. Katapusan had the height advantage.
CJ Katapusan, a lot of discipline in that attack, no, doing the rim run job. Look at this. Josh Flores just finding Katapusan. Out of position was Garcia on that last sequence.
Tapos tingnan mo to. Umupo si Manjo, si Costello naman ang pumalit.
What a luxury to have, no? Your top scorer in the first half, papasok with 6 minutes gone by in the third.
And a 17-point lead. Yan ang kagandahan din dito sa liga natin. Ang daming manlalarong nabibigyan ng pagkakataon.
That's true.
18-point advantage now. The biggest lead of the game. Davao was led by this much twice already. And meanwhile, Bicol is scrambling. Nagmadali bigla, kapos. Davao thread the needle pass inside. There's a foul. 2 free throws.
Once again, the connection from Flores to Katapusan. They've been teammates for a long time already. No? Kaya alam na nila yung tendencies ng isa't isa. And ngayon, Katapusan has a chance once again to add on to this lead.
Oh, bata pa ako, magkakampi na yan eh. Ba't ka natatawa? Where are your manners, young man? For all you know, yung mga ama na nila pinag-uusapan natin.
So that's
20-point lead, partner.
Oh, grabe, just like that. This was just a 6-point lead at the start of the third. Davao just exploding from that halftime break.
Pero alam naman natin kaya ng Bicol humabol. Kaya lang medyo hindi sila nag-iingat ngayon at nawawala yung opensa nila. Well, let me rephrase that. They have not had a coordinated offense in this quarter.
And credit that to the defense of Davao, really forcing itong Bicol to those low percentage shots.
Davao very confident in their passing. Offensive foul. De Leon with a monster screen.
Clearly an offensive foul, no? Para dito kay De Leon. They were trying to shoot the gaps in that zone in the process. And natamaan nga niya.
Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Bicol has to string together some points. No two ways about it. They have to get this lead down to roughly 8 to 10 points para mas madaling habulin. Supalpal. Walang bastusan, di ba, partner?
That was just unfair on the part of CJ Katapusan.
Oh. Shot clock at 11. Walang walang tulungan masyado sa opensa ito. Tingnan mo. Solo play, okay, you got that basket.
But if you're Bicol, you wanna be more intentional in your offense. Ngayon, ang nangyari is a lot of one-on-one.
A lot of banging in the paint. There's a contact and somebody holding on to the back of his head. The Milan.
Looks like the foul is gonna be on Ken Brillantes.
But you can't foul a teammate, so we'll have to review what happened in that sequence. The ball was barely crossing mid-court. Okay, so there's De Leon trotting inside. Is that a double headlock?
In that sequence, Ken Brillantes was trying to do early work on
Yes.
De Leon. And De Leon wanting to impose his will and position naman underneath. Tignan natin kung makikita dito after the review.
All right, each team has 3 fouls. Score stands at 75 to 59. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. Third quarter action. As we mentioned, Davao trying to put together a modest winning streak here. They are at 3 wins and 3 losses. And Bicol at 1 win and 4 losses really has found themselves in a hole and they need to catch up. So the refs reviewing the previous sequence. Bicol is taking the opportunity to huddle up in front of their bench. Once again, we are live on IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, Bola.tv, and of course the Pilipinas Super League and Facebook and YouTube pages. So what's the call? There seems to be an unsportsmanlike foul.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's a foul on Ken Brillantes.
Yes.
And an unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called.
So De Leon will have to sit for 3 minutes, and we don't know if Kelly Nabong is 100%. He was limping off the floor.
But they have another able guy, itong si J.R. Ongteco. But just an unfortunate development there for De Leon. He's been playing well here in this game.
Very consistent. So the unsportsmanlike foul takes precedence. Unfortunately, they're unable to cash in on the free throw. 2 free throws plus possession.
And that's the value of IRS system.
Yes.
No? Because initially, there was no call on De Leon.
Yes. So this Brillantes has been quiet but solid for Bicol.
Yeah, and the ball possession should go to Bicol because of that unsportsmanlike call.
Tama. Because there was a regular foul on Bicol, but the unsportsmanlike foul is the graver offense. And in a role reversal here, Davao in the penalty with 2:16 to play. Bicol still 2 fouls away. Ito baka makalma na yung Bicol at makahabol. They beat the clock and score 3.
That is a much-needed three-pointer para dito sa Bicol. They have a chance to bring this lead down to a safer one.
It was a 20-point advantage earlier. Now it's just 12. That's the way this game has gone.
But the interior passing has been splendid para dito sa Davao.
Yeah. And the inside firepower, I think, of Davao. That's traveling. Nagulat biglang may depensa. Milan has not seen consistent minutes in this game so far.
Look at that, the assist department.
Wow.
Plus 12 itong Davao with 26.
24 puntos na kagad yun. Olayon played very well in their first couple of games, then suddenly disappeared in the rotation. Give and go play. There's a foul. Yun, medyo nagugulat yung Bicol.
That familiarity between on the floor right now. Itong tatlo, Ongteco, Flores, and Katapusan has played together. And you would see na yung amo yan eh. That give and go play is one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Naka-shorts pa ako, magkakampi na yan. Ang tahimik mo pala tumawa, no? Lagot ka sa akin mamaya. 77-63. You know, but we're not really making fun of. I'm just saying these guys have really put in a lot of hard work. They've been together for years. And it is, as you said, the word you use is, it's a luxury to be able to carry that kind of synergy into a new team. 79-63.
Luxury it is for Coach Mano Inigo dahil malaking bagay yun yung cohesiveness.
Tsaka ang daling mag-isip pag samahin mo itong tatlo, it solves half your problems. Inside, heavy traffic from the outside. Second time is not the charm. Olayon with the rebound. Costello, nice little spin. Olayon whips it over to the corner. But you know, you do that consistently, eventually you'll start making those shots.
That's true. They already had a good shot on the wing, but they noticed na nandun si Flores on that corner, which we know very consistent on that spot. And if you're Bicol, you cannot allow him to get those looks because eventually talagang pupukol at pupukol yan.
The lead is 16. But Bicol has a chance to trim that down. Milan doing his share. Pero malaki-laki pa rin itong lalamunin nilang lamang. No? Milan makes both, so the lead is down to 14. Just 1 or 2 more stops and they'll be in decent shape. Costello set things into motion. Olayon kicks it out. They go for the big three-pointer. That's a deflating kind of shot. You work so hard to get a two-pointer, then they just chuck up a 3 and score it. Eto, fast break. Natapik.
That's the versatility of CJ Catapuzano. He could play very well underneath, but given the chance, could also knock down those long shots.
We have 1 full quarter to play after this. Davao will try to finish up the 4th period. They're up by 15. Offensive foul on the inbound.
That's interesting. Could be on the screen, no? Mula dito kay JR Ongteco.
Oh. But since it's an offensive foul, no free throws. But Bicol has a chance to end the 3rd quarter on a high. Mahaba pa ang oras, napaaga yung tira. Davao trying to beat the clock, they don't. But they still carry a 15-point advantage going into the 4th quarter, 82-67. So far in this game, Bicol has shown they're capable of coming back. Can they come back all the way? We'll find out after this break. Here's our marquee matchup once again. Pretty solid.
So Justin Sanchez has 11 points and 4 rebounds. On the other side, Jerome Garcia, 12 points and 3. You would say this is a decent number, but after scoring 33 and being down by this much, of course, Bicol will be expecting more from him.
All right, we'll be back with the 4th quarter.
I am a JR PSL super fan of the game at nandito nga daw siya para supportahan ang kanyang husband na si Joseph Marquez. So Jade, how are you enjoying the game so far?
Super na-enjoy ko naman po since lalo na po ngayon parang mas lamang sila and nakikita naman yung depensa nila as a team.
Any message para sa Davao Tigers?
More ano pa po, sana manalo pa sila sa susunod na game and good luck po.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of the game. Balik sa'yo, Bill and Coach Melo.
Thank you very much. 82-67. 10 minutes, 15-point lead. Mathematically possible. But like we said, perhaps Davao has the advantage in terms of firepower.
This is the mountain to climb para sa Bicol.
And it did not happen in the blink of an eye. Sumabat on the floor. We didn't see him in the 3rd quarter. Nice pass in the forest. So many bodies moving. Lead down to 13.
But we just need to emphasize the quarter scoring of Davao. 32 in the 1st, 31 in the 3rd. What a strong team we're seeing here.
Oh, yeah. And they are starting to come together.
Kurt Lohera with that attack, off-balance shot, able to finish it. Lalim ng guard rotation.
Oh. The lead is 16 once again. It once stood at 20. And look at the defensive formation of Davao.
And this is the quarter scoring I mentioned earlier. 32 in the 1st, 31 in the 3rd. It's not that Bicol is struggling offensively. That's pretty decent. 25, 20, 22. It's just their defense in the 1st and 3rd quarter that's missing.
Let's just say that the Tigers are a much more mature team. And as we mentioned, just this week, in fact, just 2 days ago, Bicol added 4 players to the lineup.
Well, I'm sure there's that adjustment period na kailangan talaga nilang pagdaanan.
That's traveling. Also good defense.
That's what they need to do. If you're Bicol, you cannot afford to just trade baskets with Davao here. We just saw Coach Manu on the screens, no, arguing that call.
Ito, De La Cruz trying to shake off the defense. Everything but a clear attempt at the basket. Shot clock at 10. Trying to beat the time. Napapadalas na inaabot na ng shot clock itong Bicol ngayon. That's a credit to the defense of Davao.
And Davao right now kasi they're doing switching kaya wala talaga makitang point of attack itong Bicol.
There's a foul, blocking foul. Lojeras.
Oh, bailout foul yun. No? Wala nang pupuntahan itong Bicol that time.
Meanwhile, time itself is slowly becoming a factor in favor of the Tigers. The Dragons get a lucky break, a fresh clock at 14. Pido. Nobody inside. Publico has to put it up. Lucky break for Bicol.
They're gonna need more of that luck.
Oh, yeah.
This is still a 13-point lead para dito sa Davao.
Oh, at halos 2 minuto na nakalipas dito sa ating fourth quarter. Nabitawan ang bola. Now, Bicol just has to put a little more effort. This is it. With the clock winding down, has to hurry. Hand in his face. Finds the bottom of the net. .85-72 still. Pero ito, medyo nagre-relax ang Bicol. Kailangan medyo magmadali na rin sila, no? De La Cruz inside the paint. Okay, now we've got something going.
That time, no patience paying off para kay De La Cruz. But yun nga eh, they cannot afford to really slow things down here dahil malaki pa itong inahabol nila.
And Davao is able to score at will.
CJ Katapusa, no signs of slowing down for him. Seeing that opening, quickly attacking to his left. He's really impressive here. Kanina, points in the paint coming off assists. Meron ding pinukul na 3-pointer. Ngayon naman, isolation move up top.
At may free throw pa. 7.5 minutes to go. That's how much time Bicol has to work with. But they need stops, plain and simple.
And the problems continue to add up for Bicol. Balik sa game itong si Tony Inot and Justin Sanchez. Coach Manu Nigo opting to go for a smaller and quicker lineup.
Pido looking for an opening. But there are white shirts everywhere. Good pass inside the paint. It rolls in. Again, Brillantes.
Being at the right place at the right time was Ken Brillantes. Ano dun sa help side na libre siya because yung tao niya napakumit.
Lead is down to 12. Pero ito na naman.
It has been all CJ Katapusan.
Ginigiba ni Katapusan itong fourth quarter.
Katapusan trying to end this game here.
Oh yeah. Sige, tawanan ko yung joke mo. 90-76. Blown opportunity there by Bicol. But it's been a clean fourth quarter so far. Lojera. Baseline shot to his face. That's traveling. Kitang-kita. Pivot foot left the floor before the ball hit the floor. Another chance for the Spicy Dragons to eat into this lead. Points in the paint.
40 points for Davao, 32 for
Hindi
Bicol.
malayo.
Oo.
Hindi malayo. Shot clock down to 10. Down to 7. Down to 4. They've got to put it up. Off the glass.
And another good, consider mo yung good defense for Davao because they consumed a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Kaso, ang bilis umiskor sa kabila eh.
In less than 6 seconds, Justin Sanchez able to answer back.
That's something Bicol's going to have to look at in future games. Dangerous cross-court pass. There you go. Pido with a bucket.
Then one guy who could explode para dito sa Bicol,
Tama.
JJ Pido.
Step back triple. And Davao just scores in the first 4 seconds.
Grabe rin. That's not an easy shot. Step
Oh, no.
back three-pointer going to the left for Inot.
Brillantes loses it at midcourt and inside. Another easy two for Davao. Kanina 12 na lang. Ngayon 17 na. And another steal this time. Latest 19, 99 to 80, and Bicol needs this timeout.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
And you can see the brain trust of the PSL always in attendance and always hard at work. Grabe. And speaking of hard at work, after this game, my partner Melo Navarro will be joined by Santa Sandy Grumo, who is fresh from his vacation in the southern part of the Philippines. 2 more games on tap. Bicol trying to really make up for lost time here. A lot of pushing under the basket. There's going to be a foul. They're starting to get desperate, the Spicy Oragons are.
That's true. Their shots aren't falling. Turnovers are piling up. Dito mo ngayon makikita yung the adjustment of putting 5 small guys for Davao. It quickened the pace, forced a lot of turnovers, and yun nga, all of a sudden, from 12, balik to a 19-point lead ito.
And that was the situation that was given to them. De Leon had to sit out 3 minutes. Nabong was limping when he left the game. So might as well go with it. But seriously speaking, if something doesn't happen for Bicol in the next minute or so, this game's over. Now they're in a mad rush. Corkscrew shot goes in. Si Oligario na lang talagang bumubuhay eh.
If you talk about making something out of nothing, Oligario is the man to go to.
4 minutes, 17-point lead. Davao moving the ball around. Look at the fast break points. One source of difference there. Let's stay with Davao with 6 seconds on the clock. Gamalinda with tons of championship experience. And again, the shot was allowed by Bicol. They get the rebound and try to run it up. Easy bucket.
That's what they need to do for Bicol. Look, quick points on the
Yes.
other end. Run, run, and run.
And try to get the ball out of Davao's hands. The Eagles trying to start creating. And look at this, Gamalinda just takes the ball back for them.
That would be fatigue also para dito kay Ken Brillantes. 33 minutes.
Oh, yeah. He's just getting hammered from all sides. Ang firepower talaga ng Davao ibang klase. And they have broken the century mark with still 3 minutes to go. Ayun, si Garcia nakatulong din ng konti. But the defense has been the missing link, as you mentioned, particularly in the second half. Davao is just casually chewing up the clock. Step back by Gamalinda. Admired his handiwork, but it didn't go in. Eto, Oligario, siya na lang talaga. Oh, that was an unnecessary foul, and he makes it.
He initiated that contact, really wanted to get that end one play.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. Look at him sprint. Faked the little pass, got the contact. Yan, medyo pagod na rin yan, partner. Ano?
Oligario has 17 points in this game, 4 assists. Pero yun nga, he couldn't find that
101-88. Walang kaagapay. Walang katuwang. Gaya ng sinabi mo kanina, walang mapasahan eh. Nagulat sila nung lumamang ng malaki ang Davao, and Sanchez still doing damage.
Justin Sanchez, 20 big points for this guy.
104-88. Ito. Hindi niya tira yan, ha? Pero tinitira na ni Ken Brillantes. Makatulong lang.
Almost a double-double performance for him. 14 points, 9 rebounds.
And he has had to put up with a platoon of big men from Davao. Turnover. But with a minute and 34 remaining and still a 13-point lead by Davao, it looks improbable for Bicol to take this game away.
And the ball stays with Davao here.
Oh, they reversed the call. Shot clock 9 seconds, baseline inbound for the Eagles. Or rather the Tigers. We have a whole menagerie in the league. 90 seconds. Davao open three-pointer again. Ito, pati rebound, si Oligario na rin. Kaso, yun nga, walang mapasahan.
Yeah, that has been the story of the game for Bicol.
And Davao will get a winning streak and move up to 4-3. And what a demolition job, especially that third quarter.
Yeah, that's true. Tony Ino did a lot of heavy lifting para dito sa Davao in this game.
Because still plugging away, developing their character, weaving in the new players. Less than a minute to go. The lead is 15. The Spicy Oragons will drop to 1-5. Medyo kailangan ng maghabol to get out of the basement. All that remains to be settled is the final score. Davao will just use up clock. Bicol in a predicament because they are in the penalty. Pati pag-foul si Oligario na rin. Siya na lahat eh.
Nothing to be ashamed of for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oligario, the smallest player on the floor, but definitely played the biggest. 19 points. 5 assists, and a lot of hustle plays, the intangibles has been there for this kid.
And not to disparage Bicol, they have a lot of material to work with. And they stayed with Davao through most of the game.
That's through a lot of good signs as well. Ken Brillantes, I believe this is his best game.
Yes.
Here in the PSL, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Garcia was there. He was the focus of the defense, but still able to score 17 in this game. So it's just a matter of the consistency para dito sa Bicol.
Absolutely. Foiled fast break, but a foot trap will reset the shot clock. The Spicy Aragons will call a timeout with 39 seconds to go and down by 14.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
What more can you say about this little guy?
Did everything in his power to win his team back in this game. But the depth of the bench itong Davao has really proved to be the big difference here.
J.R. Olegario has been a hero in this game. Davao, no need to rush, no need to even score, but they do anyway. Final half minute. Elorde thought about it, handed it off. They get a foul instead. When you're in that kind of a pressure situation, it makes you question your own decision making. He had an open three-point shot.
But he hasn't knocked down a shot here, kaya medyo yun nga, no? May question do sa confidence pa eh.
Yes. But you know, I like the spirit that Bicol has shown. Ang ganda nung nilaro nila lalo na nung first quarter. And after being down by double digits, they came back and took the lead.
At the start of the third, they were just down by 6.
Yes. And they were able to cut a 20-point lead down to 12. Kaso biglang bumulusok itong Davao Tigers.
It has been a game of runs and
Yes.
yun nga, no? In that type of pace, talagang mangingibabaw kung sino yung mas malalim ang bench. And Davao, they had a lot of guys and makita nga natin dito. Brilliantes, imagine, 37 minutes in this game.
Oh, gosh. Oh, sino pa ba ipapalit mo?
And having to defend the guys like Kelly Nabong.
And I'm sure he is glad that this game will mercifully be over. So, at least they ended with a punctuation mark. The final score, the Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life 110, the Bicol Spicy Aragons 96. And we will now showcase our Dumper Party List super move of the game. Mukhang alam ko to. Simpling sidestep, take the bump, and make the shot. Not easy to do. And partner, after this, could you do the honor of introducing our super player of the game?
Well, a lot of choices, no? Para dito sa Davao. Especially, I think 4 of them almost scoring 20 points in this game. But of course, one guy who really stand out because yung kanyang performance was there. When they were trying to build on the lead, he was very steady para sa kanyang kupunan.
And now he is with Jess Constantino. Jess?
Dylan Coach Melo, our Kalos PH super player of the game, none other than Winston Ino, 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Winston, ang tanong lang namin, during the first half, medyo dikit yung laban. But nung second half, nag-pull away na kayo. Paano kayo nag-regroup and to be able to get this win?
Yun nga, sabi ni Coach Mano, pag dating sa dugout na depensa talaga kasi doon talaga nagsisimula yung namin, yung laro. Tapos pagpasok namin, binigay naman namin yung best namin bawat isa sa team.
Ngayon, batiin mo naman yung mga fans and supporters ng Davao Tigers.
Binabati yung Davao Occidental Tigers sa mga coaches ko, sa mama, papa ko. Sa mama ko, operahan sa next month. Alam ko yan, kaya mo yan, mother. And kay Lola Istin at Tatay Pilo. And sa mga kapatid ko sa Misamis Occidental Tugas. Shout out sa inyo.
Thank you, Winston. And we will pray for a successful surgery for your mom. Back to you, Coach Melo and Bill.
All right, we still have 2 packed games and things that will change the fortune of some of these teams. Any parting shot, Melo?
Well, Davao sent a strong message to the whole league, showing the depth of their bench. It's just a matter of being consistent for them to be able to join the leaders in our team standings.
All right. More action in the PSL President's Cup coming your way in just a few moments. Sandy Grumo joins the team. On behalf of my partner, Melo Navarro, and our courtside reporter, Jess Constantino and Bill Velasco, thank you for joining us. Much more action. Stay tuned.